Hello, my name is Randy Stringer Jr. I am the writer and director of Pound by Pound here at the Lantern Theater, and I am one of the 3 shows that will be put on during the Homegrown one-act weekend, so I'm excited for you guys to get a look into my play. The spark that inspired this play just goes back to my own life of trying to lose weight, trying to date, and I wanted something that would touch people who look like me. As an actor of over 30 years, I haven't had many roles for people that look like me, and so writing something for people my size to get on stage where they're not just made fun of the whole time, to actually show growth and emotion was very important for me, and that's why I wrote this play. I hope audiences who see the show see themselves in the main character, or any of the characters, honestly. Body image is not just a fat or skinny thing. Everybody deals with body images. Being accepted isn't a fat or skinny thing. Everybody wants to be accepted in one way or another. And so I hope by watching the show, they gain a little bit of perspective on accepting yourself, loving yourself, even when it's hard, even when it's easy, just doing what you need to take care of yourself. I feel like this story is very important to tell right now because with social media, TikTok, YouTube, all these things, you're constantly seeing people talk about food, talk about weight, talk about body image, and it's really easy to get distracted by the weightlifters, the bodybuilders, the people who are constantly pushing diets in you, telling you that fat is bad, and everybody's body is made different, and this play, again, is to show that there is a process. Losing weight is not a one-day thing. It is a year, lifetime change, especially if you're someone my size or even smaller than me. Making that change is very difficult and takes a long time. And this play is just to give you a quick look into the perspective of someone going through the process of losing some weight.
Yes, my name is Canon Asher. I'm playing Roman.
My name is Margaret, and I am playing Leah.
Hi, my name is Tabas Gold, and I'm playing the character of Theo.
Roman is sort of an everyman. Everyone can kind of get some sense of themselves in Roman. He has confidence issues, both good and bad. He's overly confident at times. He's not confident enough at times. He has some body image issues that he tries to use humor to sort of cope with and mask a little bit. He's just kind of like a lovable, kind of dork at times, but in the best way.
My character, Leah, is a very outgoing and confident young woman that sees this guy at the gym, and she is confident enough. She just goes up and introduces herself and maybe puts her foot in her mouth a few times, but she means well, and she learns a few lessons along the way, but in the end, I think we all learn to love ourselves a bit more.
And can you tell us a little bit about the play?
The play is a really, really heartwarming story about learning to love who you are and not necessarily who people perceive you to be. It's also about learning that others around you don't see you the way that you do. I think that it's a really nice story that everyone can relate to about not feeling themselves in the skin that they're in and trying to navigate society and societal norms.
Theo's he's a charismatic guy. I think he's outgoing. He doesn't really care too much what everybody thinks about him. He just likes to have a good time or whatever. But he can be a little bit sometimes a little insensitive. He says something, he lets things come out of his mouth that maybe he didn't process first before they came out.
So the play is about Roman's journey with losing weight, but also he starts to see some of the benefits of that, which ends with him getting a date, an actual date. He calls it a real actual date. Only to figure out that he has nothing to wear and has a meltdown and has to basically a panic attack about the date, to then still go on the date, to where he has some more issues on the date. So it's kind of just a full almost full circle moment for him, from like struggling with his weight to like loving himself to kind of not loving himself again, and it's a kind of a revolving door.
I feel like the show is basically about a person who is struggling with self-image, basically, and how to deal with that. It's something I think that like we all of us go through. But he has this specific situation that he's going through that's making him feel like that he needs to. I don't know, not that he needs to do anything, but that he's concerned about the way he is, the way he looks and everything. His friend is trying to like let him know, like, hey man, don't look at it that way. There's a positive way of looking at things.
And why do you think people should come see the show?
Because people should attend theater, live theater. Live theater is an exciting thing, and it's a great form of art, and it's also something fun to do.
I am a fairly new actor to the stage. I was part of like drama in high school, and I did mostly stage managing, prop managing. At that time, went to college, didn't do anything. Got involved about a year and a half, 2 years ago. Got involved about 2 years ago with The Lantern, helping backstage with a couple of their productions, Hamlet and what was it they did?
Antigone.
Oh, I was in Antigone. The other one I did.
The Missing Case of the Missing Star.
Before that, the one Rachel directed.
All My Sons.
All My Sons. Yep. I helped backstage with All My Sons, and then I decided to audition and be on stage for the production earlier last year of Antigone, and then I did the Christmas show, and now I'm doing this. All my acting experiences with The Lantern.
So I started acting in 2023. I didn't really grow up acting. I just grew up thinking that I could and being like, I could do that. But it wasn't until 2023 where I auditioned. I auditioned for my first one in 2022, and then finally was cast in the summer of 23 in the musical Footloose. And then since then, this will be my 11th show since 2023, because I kind of just got the bug like we all do, and I kind of just haven't stopped since. I wasn't going to audition for the show initially just because it deals with some things that are a little too real for some people, myself included, and so I didn't really want to touch that. But after reading the script and kind of discussing it with the director and some other people, I decided that it was a story worth telling, and a story that I think a lot of people can relate to, and it doesn't really take itself too seriously. It kind of pokes fun. Roman pokes fun at himself, and so I kind of enjoyed that, because I think we all struggle with that.
I acted in high school and at UCA Theater, and I've done some Lantern Theater,
So when I casted the show with Cannon, Tavares, and Margot, I was excited because of the chemistry during auditions. They already had it, they were funny, they were really already into the script, and so getting them on stage and seeing them bring their characters to life was truly amazing. Because when I wrote the play, I wrote it as if I was acting it, and so getting to see other people bring their version of the character to life is really eye-opening as a writer, director, and as an actor. It's great to see how your interpretations get interpreted by someone else, and that's gonna help me when I write new plays. And as I've seen them in rehearsals and on the stage, they brought so much to the script that I didn't even know was there. They pointed out things that I just missed or just was a happy coincidence, and so it's amazing to see these actors grow in their roles and in their characters and grow the script and help me become a better writer at the same time. I think the Homegrown one-act weekend is very important because getting unknown artists onto the stage, getting their work seen, is very powerful for a community. It's very easy to do a Shakespeare or to do popular Broadway shows. Like, yes, it costs a lot of money to do those, but it is possible to do those shows, do them all the time. But getting to see works from people who live by you, from average Joes, getting to hear their thoughts, seeing what really matters to them, I think is a very cool medium. And the Lantern being able to do this thing for the first time here in Conway is amazing. Like, not just because I'm in it, I would still be helping, working with them, even if I wasn't in the show. And so getting to see all these other actors and directors, and writers collaborate into making a special weekend is going to be a really once-in-a-lifetime experience, and I hope you guys come and see the show, because I think you will enjoy not only my play, but you will, Dandelion Fuzz and Bus Stop, each of us have a very powerful, different story, and I think it's going to be a very fun experience. So please, make sure you come February 13th, 14th, and 15th. Thank you guys, and I hope you enjoy the shows.